This video diary is part 4 of our 16 days vacation in France. Check out parts 1 to 3 from my YouTube channel. On day 5, we visited the Notre Dame Cathedral of Bayeux and the Normandy D-Day beaches. These are the points we managed to go to during our visit to the D-Day beaches. We first visited the Bayeux Cathedral, which was walking distance from our hotel. This cathedral is a masterpiece of Norman Romanesque and Gothic architecture and was consecrated on July 14, 1077, in the presence of William the Conqueror, Duke of Normandy and King of England. However, all that survived from the period is the crypt, the towers at the western end, and the first level of the nave. The famous Bayeux tapestry, which tells the story of the events surrounding the conquest of England by the Duke of Normandy, once decorated the nave of the Bayeux Cathedral. This area beneath the altar looks like an original part of the cathedral. After our visit to the Bayeux Cathedral, we visited the local farmers' market. We also bought pastries from the boulangerie, while our husbands bought grilled sausages from this food truck. The Normandy D-Day beaches. Arromanches-les-Bains is our first stop, in a historic place of the Normandy landings, located at the center of the Gold Beach landing zone. During the invasion of Normandy, a day after D-Day, the Allies built an artificial temporary harbor to allow the unloading of heavy equipment. This artificial harbor was used to unload supplies and troops needed for the invasion during June 1944. The British built huge floating concrete caissons which were towed from England and assembled to form walls and piers for the artificial port. Here at Arromanches, from the 6th of June 1944, close behind the assault troops, a great floating harbor codenamed Mulberry Bey was assembled and operated. The concept of the floating harbor was inspired personally by Winston Churchill, Prime Minister of Great Britain. Having survived the Great Storm of June 19 to 23, Mulberry Bey remained the major supply port to the Allied armies. Without Mulberry Bey, the liberation of Europe would not have been possible. Next stop is the Longues-sur-Mer Battery, situated between the Omaha Beach and Gold Beach. This is a World War II artillery battery, sited on a 60-meter cliff overlooking the Bayeux de Seine. We also stopped at this picturesque small town of Port-en-Bessin-Hapain. This town is the region's top fishing port, known for its seafood, and the gateway to the D-Day beaches. Our last stop is the American Cemetery near Pointe du Hoc. The museum located here gave us a glimpse of the events that unfolded during the American assault of Omaha and Utah beaches on June 6, 1944. The war between the Allied forces and the German troops lasted for 4 years. There were over 3,000 casualties on Omaha Beach alone. The observation bunkers enabled the machine gunners to fire at the advancing Rangers from narrow slits in the thick bunker walls. On June 6, 1944, the U.S. Army Rangers scaled these 100-foot cliffs and seized the German artillery that could have fired at American landing troops at Omaha and Utah beaches. At the end of Day 5, we headed out to Mont Saint-Michel, where we booked a hotel for the night. Fortunately, there were still a few restaurants open for dinner. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Watch out for Part 5 of my France Diaries, featuring Mont Saint-Michel, the highlight of our Normandy trip.